Hi everybody, my name's Tamara and thanks for watching me. I thought I'd do a series of videos for you around my garden, give you some tips and some pointers. I am a qualified horticulturalist and I worked in the industry for 15 years, although I don't do it anymore. I still have a great drive to do gardening and love it very much. From anything from flowers to vegetables. A bit of propagating as well. If you like to follow along my journey, I'd love to share some experiences and some advice and help with you, for you. Initially my garden is, this time of year, is full of dahlias, and I would love to show you my dahlia patch. If you like to come for a walk with me, I'll show you. Let's go. Okay, so I'm out here in my first dahlia patch. As you can see, they're all sort of growing at different heights at the moment because I started them off in pots under cover, and as they grew I planted them out. The main benefit of this was to protect them from the snails, because we get quite a lot of snails here in Yarra Glen. And also just to have them a bit stronger so they can survive the elements a bit better. But this bed is a fairly new bed. Because I've planted over 200 varieties this year, I had to dig 3 new beds to fit them all. So this bed I've just started off laying compost. First of all I laid cardboard down, then I laid it up with compost, let it sit, and then planted into it, and then sugarcane mulch. So in all my garden beds I like to keep them as natural as possible. I use worm castings, as many natural products as I can. I try not to use any chemicals because I like to keep the healthy ecosystems in my plants. So this one here first, this is a pink bed. This one here is Glenmark Margaret. I purchased this from the Victorian Dahlia Society tuber auction, and it's actually Alf Hardingham's own Glenmark Margaret, one of his tubers from his farm. So I'm really interested to see how this one flowers. It's getting some lovely buds on it now. Nice, strong, healthy growth. When I initially plant them, I get them about 3 sets of leaves, and then I pinch the centre out, and that encourages a nice big bushy growth. And this garden I have used the dahlia netting this year. I'm going to trial it. Some of my patches I've used the netting, and some I've just used stakes and corralled them with twine, so I'll see what works best. So in this bed I have, as I said, Glenmark Margaret here. This one's Labatt's Prime down here. Oh, I can't see them all. Devon Excel. Can't see what they all are. Mandalay. Glenmark Philly Liz. Winky Truffle. Got a couple that actually haven't come up, so that's where the holes are, and I will put my cuttings in there when they grow. This one's a Rhona Tammy. I have got some of these ones. Vera's Elma, there's 2 of those. This one's Isabel. I've got some Alma Elizabeths. What have we got here? Hillia Tenota. Another Hillia Tenota. Winky Rhubarb. some Formby Monarchs, Kurubel Karen. Let's see what this one is. Oh, Cerise Rosebud. So the hot sun's starting to make them wilt a little bit. What I've found, if I give them a little quick squirt in the middle of the day if I'm around with the hose, that kind of stops some moisture loss. And I've been applying sea salt to them as well, so that helps them make them a little bit stronger. Last week I also put down some blood and bone with added potash, trying not to add any nitrogen much to them now, because I'm trying to, for the bigger ones, encourage the flowering, not so much the leaf growth. If you use too much nitrogen fertiliser, you'll get lots of leaf growth and not much flowering. So down the bottom here I've also done a row of strawberries right along, which I grew from runners from my other strawberries from last year. And I've also put in some nasturtiums seeds along the edge. I'm hoping that as they grow, they'll stop the weeds along the edge and also act as a beneficial bug deterrent, or encourage the bugs to that and not the dahlias. Also help with the pollinations from the flowers. So that's my bed one. Some lovely pinks in there. I come across, this is my second bed. This is also a new bed. I've got a few that haven't come up in here as well. Got some cosmos mixed in amongst here. So my poor old Joy Burkett didn't come up, which you get occasionally. This one here is Clearview Tammy. It's a pyrethrum. I've tried to add in a bit of natural bug repellents in here. So pyrethrum, some chives, some thyme, some garden thyme, some chives around the edges. Hopefully that'll deter some of the bugs as well as the nasturtiums. This one, there's some whites at this end, so that's My Love. This one here is Formby Duke, which I can't wait to see that grow. This one here is Isabel. Oh, this is Lancresse, or Lancresse, a white French ball, which is a really pretty one. This one here I have is Holland Festival, Kurubel Moonglow, Rhiannon, African Sunrise. This one will be Glenmark Viva, Jamanda, and then we've got Formby Rocket, which is a little one down here. A Fimbriated Dahlia, which is Atara Piccaday. Got some emery poles, little paper daisies, some more chives, some lavender to encourage the bees for pollination. This one is Pure Bliss. A couple of these ones at the back here actually won a competition from Ballerine Dahlias, so they are mysteries. There's about 5 here, growing beautifully and healthy. I'm not sure, they're going to be a surprise when they flower what colours they are. I'm eagerly awaiting. Beautiful, strong ones. So that's bed 2. I've just got a few potatoes over the back here growing. Some more potatoes here. They're ready to almost dig actually. Got some strawberries over here that are doing real. I've picked lots of berries off these so far. Just fed them again the other day with some blood and bone and potash, so hopefully they'll get another big feed for me of strawberries soon. This bed here, some of these were planted a bit later than the other ones, so they're a bit smaller. This gets a little bit more shade here, so it'll be interesting to see how they flower. So at the front I've planted some mauve ones and also some fimbriated ones mixed in. This one's granite embers. Oberon. This one will be really interesting. It's called Gay Twinkle. I got that from the Dahlia Society October auction, so I can't wait to see that flower. This little one here is Curabelle Zoe. I've got a purple Duncan Edwards. Devon Desire. I won't go through them all with you, but you know. Got Curabelle Jessie. Got a few holes here I'll have to fill that haven't come up. These are royal. A couple of these I grew from cutting last year, so they're actually doing quite well. There's 3 of those. Got some more. This is Candy. Mariner. I'll come around the back here. Some Delbard dahlias. Carlos watermelon. It's a little one. That was quite late to pop up. Got some gorgeous ones. Sema Warrior. Devon Saigon. And this one has just started flowering, especially for you today. This is my first one out for the season. This is a water lily dahlia. And this one's called Seagull. So I'm trying to get it for you. So it's not quite open yet, but almost. Pretty tones of mauve and yellow and white. So there you go, my first dahlia for the season. Anyway, so my next video I will do will be of my other patches. I've got about 6 dahlia patches and this is only 3 of them. But I'll go through you what I'm gonna do next and the feeding regimes I do, pinching the buds out for better flowering, things like that, just little tips. But yeah, thanks for watching, and I'll upload a video next of a couple of my other beds. Speak soon. Bye.